Hi there, my name is Dawn Priolette of dawnpriolette.com, and in this video this is going to be the second video in the series of videos on binge eating, food cravings, and weight loss. And so in this video, what I'd like to do is guide you through some EFT tapping. We use it because it works. And I'm going to guide you through some tapping, which is going to help you to get a better vision of what you're trying to achieve. So what I'd like you to do is see if, you already have in mind, I'm sure, an idea of what your ideal weight would be, because maybe at some point in your life you have been at what you kind of felt was your ideal weight, and you probably know about what size your pants would be or your dress size would be and what the weight would be. And so I would like to just have you close your eyes right now and just see if you can get a sense of yourself at that ideal size and that ideal weight that you would like to be. Now, it's just getting a sense, because for those of you who are not visual, it's fine if you cannot see yourself. Just see if you can feel it in your body or get some sense of what that would be like. And I would like you to measure at this time from like 0 to 10. How well are you able to get a sense of what that would feel like and what you would look like? Just get a measurement from 0 to 10. Because here's the thing, if the extent to which you are able to get this, either get this visual or get this idea, this feeling in your body about being at your ideal weight, the extent to which you can do that and get it clearly and really feel it is the extent to which you actually believe that it is possible. And it's really hard for your mind to go after something, to head in the direction of something, if you don't actually have a clear target. Because there is a part of the brain, it's called the amygdala, it's in the back part of the brain, and it actually is like a goal-seeking mechanism. And so when you program that part of the brain with something visually, or you imagine something very vividly, whether it's with visual or you just feel it in your body, however you receive that, this part of the brain acts kind of like a heat-seeking missile, and it actually goes after the target. So it will actually help you to get to that target, but it can't hit a target that you can't even see or that you can't even imagine. So get your number. How clearly can you see it? Now with this, we're going to say a 10 is I can see it crystal clear, I really feel it, I really get the idea of what that would be like. 0 is I just can't see it at all. It's just like something blocking me. And we're going to do some EFT tapping, because there could be some emotional blocks that would keep you from seeing that, from really getting that vision. And we really got to get those out of the way, because if you can't see it, you can't even imagine what it would be like to be at that weight. It may be something's blocking you. It may not feel safe for you to arrive at that weight again for whatever reason. So let's just start on the karate chop point and just tap and repeat after me. Even though it's really, really hard for me to imagine myself at my ideal weight. It's hard for me to see it. It's really hard for me to imagine it. Even though I can't see it very clearly at all, I just can't even imagine it. I love and honor and accept myself anyway. Even though it's really, really hard for me to imagine myself being that size again. Maybe it doesn't feel safe for me to be that size again. Maybe I just really think it's pretty impossible to be that size again. But I'm going to choose to honor how I feel about this. I want to honor my fears, and I love and accept myself just as I am right now. Even though it's really, really difficult for me to imagine myself being at my ideal weight and my ideal size. Maybe unconsciously I don't really feel safe being that size again. Maybe people in my family wouldn't like me being that size again. Maybe people would be jealous of me. There could be a lot of unconscious reasons why I may be blocking myself from really seeing and believing that I could be that weight again. Now tap through the points. I just can't see it. Doesn't feel real to me. I just can't see it. Maybe I'm blocking it. Maybe part of me thinks it wouldn't be safe for me to be at that weight again. I'm just going to honor that. I'm just going to honor that I have a lot of blocks to being at that weight again. Maybe when I was at that weight, something really bad happened. And maybe I made a vow about that I was never going to look that thin and that desirable again. Maybe it just doesn't feel safe for me to be thin and sexy. Maybe something really bad happened. And I just don't want to go there again. I can't take the risk of walking around out in the world looking good, being that size again. Maybe when I was that size, I did things that were really irresponsible. Maybe I used my body, my sexuality in a way that was very unhealthy. Maybe I felt threatened because men were after me and I couldn't handle it. I didn't know how to set good boundaries. But for whatever reason, I just really am having a hard time seeing myself at that size. Okay, take a deep breath, and I want you to close your eyes again. See how the picture has changed. Get a look at yourself again. Try to see yourself. Imagine yourself in whatever way you imagine yourself at your ideal weight. See if that picture has gotten clearer. See if you can feel what it feels like to actually be that size. And I want you to measure again now from 0 to 10. How clear can you actually get either a visual or a feeling, however you receive that. So maybe if you were at a 5, you know, or a 1 or 2 before, maybe you're at a 5 now. So let's just do one more round and see if we can't get it even more clear. And again, if you need to, you can always go back and watch this video again to get an even more clear picture. Because we tend to, you know, things happen and we tend to lose that clarity. And you want to keep that goal very clear. So even though there may be a part of me that absolutely refuses to see this totally clearly, I may be trying to protect myself from something. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though it may have gotten a little bit more clear, but I still find it really, really hard to believe that I could actually be that size again. Maybe I'm afraid that I would actually have to do something unhealthy to get that size again. After all, first part of the word diet is die. I don't want to diet anymore. I don't want to deprive myself anymore. And I choose to love and accept myself, even though I'm having a real hard time seeing myself at my ideal weight. I just can't believe that it's even possible. And tap the top of the head. I don't really think it's possible for me to get to this weight. I don't really believe it's possible. I can't see it. No way, no how. Maybe it's getting more clear, but there's a part of me that might still be afraid. Maybe that it's not really the best thing for me. Maybe being a little overweight, a little heavy, is protecting me. It's keeping me from being too sexy, too desirable. Maybe it's protecting me so that a lot of men won't even be interested in me at my size. And it's easier to handle. I don't want to see myself at my ideal weight. Maybe I'm afraid I couldn't handle the consequences of that. I am willing to let go of my fears about this. I am willing to see myself at my ideal weight, looking healthy, strong and fit, and feeling relaxed, calm, confident, and very safe. I am willing to see this. I am willing to be able to imagine this. So take a deep breath, and so go back and close your eyes again. Take a look at that image. See if it's changed. See if it's more, if it's actually easier now to see, and measure from 0 to 10. If you're not quite at a 10 yet, you know, that it's okay. You might be between an 8 and a 10 for some of you, or maybe you're still at a 4 or 5. Remember, just go back and do this video again, and in the next video I'm going to actually take this visualization a step further. So this particular video is going to come in handy because you're really going to need to have this vision of yourself at your ideal weight because in future videos I am going to actually expand on that vision. So until the next video, this is Dawn Priolette, and I hope this was helpful for you.